In news just in, Japan is about to allow startups to raise funds by issuing crypto instead of stocks. And so in this video, we look at what this updated system means for Japan and what this means for any startups looking to do business there. Today's episode is sponsored by Cake Wallet, where you can send, receive, and even exchange your crypto right from within the wallet. Cake Wallet is open source and non-custodial, so you control your own private keys. Available today on iOS, macOS, Android, and Linux. Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Enter Crypto with me, Chris Kenyon. And on this channel, I keep you updated and fully informed on all the goings on in the cryptoverse. If that sounds like something you'd be interested in, then like, subscribe and click on the notifications bell so that you don't miss out on any future updates. Now today we're going to be talking about Japan and just how they are allowing startups to raise funds, and they'll be doing this now, or they'll be allowing it to go ahead by letting companies use crypto. Issue crypto instead of issuing stocks like they may do in the traditional finance world. Now, what I've been able to gather as I've done some research about this is according to local media over there, is that this is going to be kind of an updated system, and it's going to be specifically applicable to a particular category of funds, and these are known as investment business limited partnerships. Now, what we'll do, guys, we'll just quickly read through the article, and then we'll do, and then I'll comment and remark after, as always. So the Japanese government has reportedly planned to permit startups to raise public funds through the issuance of crypto assets such as currencies instead of stocks, local media has reported. According to Japanese financial news site the Nikkei, this updated system is specifically applicable to a category of funds known as investment business limited partnerships, and so far Japan has lagged behind the rest of the world in embracing digital assets. However, this has been changing in recent months. Japan's primary financial regulatory authority, the Financial Services Agency, or the FSA, made a significant move on August the 31st, seeking to amend the tax code related to crypto, thereby taking a more active role in crypto regulation. The noteworthy move is aimed at exempting local businesses from the year-end unrealised gains tax on crypto. Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida reaffirmed the country's commitment to fostering the Web3 industry in a keynote address on day one of the WebEx conference in Tokyo, Japan, and he highlighted its potential to transform the internet and kindle social change. Binance recently confirmed to Cointelegraph that it would offer its services to Japanese crypto users from August onwards, and this happened after the company acquired the local exchange platform Secure Exchange Bitcoin in November 2022, which paved the way for Binance's re-entry into the country. Now, what usually happens with a startup business in the legacy financial world, or TradFi, traditional finance world, is you'll have maybe an entrepreneur that's got an idea and wants to put this, wants to implement this idea and make a business out of it. Maybe he's used some of his own money and he's just run out of money, and so now he's looking for investors. Now, usually that'll come in one of three ways. You'll usually have an angel investor, you can have venture capitalists, and also even a bank can invest in the business. And in return, what they usually look for is, because you don't have any money, obviously, they'll look for a part ownership of the business, which will come in the way of shares or share capital of the company. And so you're effectively giving them a piece of the business. So that might be 5% or 10%. It'll be whatever you agree with them at the time. And then the idea is that obviously they're going to fund you, they're going to loan you the money to get yourself going, and get the business up and started. And then as the business grows, hopefully that they will make their money back and more when they eventually either want to sell those shares, or maybe they want to take loans against it. That's more common, what actually happens in the real world. And you usually still keep a majority share in the business, so you win as well. And so it's kind of a win-win for everybody. And so what they're saying here is that the Japanese government are going to allow companies to, startups to basically issue crypto assets instead of a piece of the company. Now, that crypto asset may be a tokenization of a share, so it may be that each token represents a share of the company. It may be their own currency that they've decided to launch alongside the company, and now you've got some, a certain amount of the circulating supply of this particular currency. Although it wouldn't really be a currency because it would be issued by a company, it would most likely, or well, almost certainly be a security. And for regulatory purposes, it would be seen almost the same as a stock or a share of the company. And so, although this doesn't actually affect the average man on the street, it is a move in the right direction, and it's what we want to see. If anybody that's interested in crypto, even if you're not going to start a business up, this is still good news. And again, even if you're not from Japan, or this particular government approach doesn't affect you, it's still a great, it's still positive news, and it does affect the wider crypto world, because other countries will be looking at Japan and they'll be thinking, let's see what they're doing and see if this works and see what doesn't work, and if it does work, then they may be more likely to adopt it. And so it does kind of have a bit of a wildfire effect in that if it's a good idea and it catches on, other governments will copy each other because they feel like it lowers the risk. And for something like cryptocurrency is a big risk for governments. And so it's a really positive article, actually. As always, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe if you feel you've got some value from this video. And as always, guys, I'll see you all tomorrow evening.